There is a moment when you realize something in your life is hurting you. A habit, a relationship, a way of speaking to yourself. You see the pattern clearly, you know the cost. And still, when the chance to change appears, you freeze. The old pain somehow feels safer than the unknown. Welcome back to the Infinite Return. This episode is called The Comfort of the Known Pain. It's about why letting go of familiar suffering can feel scarier than staying, and how to move toward change in ways your nervous system can actually tolerate. From the outside, it's easy to ask, why don't they just leave? Why don't they just stop? Leave the draining job. Leave the half hearted relationship. Stop the late night scrolling, the overworking, the self insults. But inside, the answer is rarely simple. Part of you knows this is not good for you. Another part whispers, at least I know how this works. At least I know who I am here. The known pain can feel more bearable than the unknown alternative, even when that alternative might be better. Your nervous system is not wired for constant risk. It is wired for what it can predict. Imagine two people sitting at a small table. They have had the same argument so many times that they could recite each other's lines. Tonight, the conversation is quieter, heavier. One of them says, "We're not happy. We keep hurting each other. Maybe we should end this." For a moment, there is a sense of strange relief, the possibility of being free from the loop. And then, another feeling crashes in. If we end this, what am I without you? Who am I when I wake up alone? What if I never find anyone else? What if this pain is the best I can get? The fear of the unknown is so intense that they back away from the edge. They say, let's try again. We'll make it work this time. Some part of them knows they are stepping back into the same circle. Another part feels an immediate anxious comfort. At least I know this version of hurt. This is the comfort of the known pain. Not joy, not real safety, but familiarity. Your system chooses the predictable discomfort over the unpredictable possibility. This happens with relationships that don't truly fit, jobs that drain you, self-image that is harsh but familiar. When you understand this, you can stop calling yourself weak for staying. You can see that you're trying to protect yourself with the tools you have. If the problem is not just the situation, but how big change feels, then one strategy is to shrink change to a size your system can hold. Instead of, I must leave everything, the step might be, I will tell one honest sentence about how I feel. Instead of, I must become a completely different person, the step might be, I will challenge one automatic thought today with a kinder one. Instead of, I must never repeat this pattern again, the step might be, next time it appears, I will pause for 10 seconds before I act. Small steps are not a lack of courage. They are a way to keep your body with you while you change, so you don't snap back to the old pain in panic. Think of one area in your life where you feel that known pain, a pattern you recognize but haven't yet shifted. Don't choose the biggest one. Choose something medium-sized, where change feels scary but not impossible. Now ask yourself, if I didn't have to fix this completely, what is 1 degree of difference I could experiment with this week? 1 degree might be saying no once where you usually say yes, telling a trusted friend one true sentence about how tired you are, leaving one message unanswered for a little while instead of replying out of guilt, going to bed 10 minutes earlier than your usual scroll until collapse routine. Pick something that feels slightly stretching but not overwhelming. When you do it, notice how your body responds. Anxiety may rise. The old pain may call you back. You can say to yourself softly, of course this feels strange. I'm used to the old hurt. I'm allowed to feel wobbly and still try something new. 1 degree is not dramatic, but if the circle is large, even 1 degree eventually leads you to a different place. Thank you for listening to The Comfort of the Known Pain, Episode 3, The Infinite Return. If you have stayed too long in places that hurt you, it doesn't mean you enjoy suffering or lack strength. It often means that the exit has felt bigger and darker than your system could bear. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to take small, gentle steps toward a different story without proving anything to anyone. In our next episode, we'll explore the seduction of going back. Why, even after we leave a pattern or person, we feel the urge to return, and how to sit with that pull without losing what we've gained. Until then, maybe ask yourself, once or twice, where in my life am I choosing a familiar hurt over an unfamiliar possibility? And what would one degree of difference look like here?